Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Edexcel International GCSE Mathematics B Paper 1R Jan 2021 4MB1/01R. Question number 1. It's sequence question. The nth term of a sequence is given by 9 minus 4n. Find the first three terms of the sequence. So we can suppose when n is equal to 1, there can be, for each term we will be replacing n value. So if n is equal to 1, this implies 9 minus 4 into 1 will be equal to 9 minus 4, which will be directly we can write 5. So this will be first term. And when n is equal to 2, this implies 9 minus 4 into 2. This will be equal to 9 minus 8, which will be 1. And similarly, when n is equal to 3, this implies 9 minus 4 into 3. This will be 9 minus 12, which is equal to minus 3. So these will be the required three terms which we have provided over here. Now the question number 2, find the highest common factor HCF of 60, 126 and 648. Show your working clearly. So we will take 60. 60 can be written into prime factors, and 2 multiply by 30 will be 60, then 2 multiply by 15, then 3 multiply by 5. So these will be the prime factors. And similarly we can take 126, and this will be 2 multiplied by 2 6 are 12 and 2 3s are 6, then 3, and this will be 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, then we can split into 3 and 7. So these will be the prime factors. And then comes 648. For 648 also 2, and this will be, you can use even calculator because calculator is allowed. So 648 divided by 2 will be equal to 324. So again 324 is divisible by 2, and 324 will be divided by 2, and this is equal to 162. Again divisible by 2 because ending with 2, so divide by 2 is 81. Now divisible by 3, and we can divide this by 3, and this is equal to 27. Again divisible by 3, 3 9s are 27, then 3 and 3. So this will be the prime factors. Now we can write these prime factors 2 2 3 5. So factors of 60 will be what? 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Similarly, the second number is 126. So prime factors of 126 are what? 2 3 3 7. So we can write 2 3 3 and 7. Then comes 648. 648 is equal to triple two, triple two, and 3 multiply by 3 multiply by again 3. Now we will check what are the common. Common will be this 2, we can take common, and next we can take this 3 also common. So this will be HCF will be equal to 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. So 6 will be the common factor of all, and to check we can divide them all by 6, and that will be divisible. So our answer will be 6 at proper location over here. Now question number 3, express 325 millimeters as fraction of 3.7 liters, and we know, give your answer in its simplest form. and we know 3.7 liter will have to convert into milliliters, and this is equal to what? This is equal to 3.7 into 1000. This will be in milliliters, and this one we can write 37, and from here we will take two zeros, and even you can use calculator for this purpose. 3.7 multiplied by 1000, and you will get this one in the form of milliliter. Now we have to express this in milliliters, percentage, basically fraction. So 325 divided by 3700, and we can check for the fraction, and this will be 325 and divided by 3700, and this is equal to 13 over 148. So 13 over 148, and even you can show cancellation also. So 325 divided by 13 is equal to 25, so we can cancel here and by 25 and 13, and this will be 148, and that's also our answer will be over here, 13 over 148. This will be our final answer. Now, without using a calculator and showing all your work out this one. Give your answer as a mixed number in simplest form. So we can convert this portion. 4 multiplied by 3 will be 12. 12 plus 1 will be 13. So 13 over 4, and this will be multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 2 will be 3 into 2 will be 6. 6 plus 2 will be 8. So 8 over 3. So we can write here 8 over 3. So cancellation, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, and this will be equal to 13 twos are 26 over 3. And now we can change into mixed fraction by the help of calculator. 26 divisible by 3 is equal to this one, and press shift and S the button. So 8 whole 2 by 3. This is equal to 8 whole 2 over 3. This will be the simplified mixed fraction. 8 whole 2 over 3. 8 whole 2 over 3 will be our answer over here. Then comes this question number 5, and this number n is provided. Evaluate n, giving your answer in 3 significant figures, and this is calculator use question. So fraction 1025, multiplication 623 over, this will be 254, and multiply by 58 raised to the power 3, and this is equal to 0.102. We can write the calculator numbers. 0. Let me change the color. 0.1 0.012, 0.012, and next numbers are 8852, 8852, and 9052, 9052, and 3 significant figures. And we know this leading 0 is non-significant, so we have to remove from here, and we will check this number, which is 8. So we will be increasing by 1, and we can provide answer as 0. So approximately equal to 0.0129. So 0.0129 will be our answer. And now 6 decimal places will be 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we need up to this one. So next number is 2, so we'll just write 0.0128885. This will be 6 decimal places. This will be our answer. We can provide over here 0.012885. One mark question is not requiring any working, but I'm explaining for your understanding. Question number 6. Find the size of each interior angle of regular 18-sided polygon. 18-sided. We know exterior angle is of a polygon is equal to 360 divided by the number of exterior angles, number of sides, and number of sides is 18, so this will be equal to 20. So angle will be 20 degree. Now this is 18 sides, so that's why we divided by 18. Now we can understand from here that exterior angle is 20. It means this angle is, say, from here this angle is 20 degrees, and we need the interior angle, which is this one, which will be 180 minus 20 degrees, and this will be equal to 160 degrees. So we can write here our answer as 160 degrees. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now we can move to question number 7, which is saying a straight line passes through these points, and these points are what? This one and this one. Calculate the gradient. So for gradient we have formula. M, we are representing gradient or slope, is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or you can say change in y over change in x. And we can take these values. M is equal to y2, we can take any of them, we can take y2, so we will take x1 x2, x1 y1, x1 y1, and x2 y2, and now we can use these values. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and this will be equal to 7 over minus 14, or we can write minus 1 by 2. This will be the gradient. Hopefully you understood this. Minus 1 over 2 will be the gradient for this. Now we can move to the next question, question number 8, and diagram is not accurately drawn, they have mentioned, and we'll have to be careful. We will not be measuring angles. And the question is, the diagram shows sector OAB, circle center O, and the radius is 7. So this side is 7, this side will also be 7 centimeters. So given that the area of the sector is 52 centimeters square, calculate the size to the nearest degree of this angle. So area is, this whole area is given, which is 52 centimeters squared, and we have to find this angle, sector angle, and we can take it as theta. And we know sector angle is what? Formula for angle of a sector is not angle, basically area, because area is provided, so we will use area. So relation between area and angle is A is equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared. So this one we will be applying. We have area which is 52, so we will write A value is equal to theta, we have to point, over 360 into pi, and r square, r value is 7, so multiply by 7 square, and theta will be equal to what? Theta will be equal to, we will shift everything to the other side, we'll make theta as subject, so 52 multiply by 360, and this will be divided by pi into 7 squared, and this can be calculated as fraction. 52 multiplied by 360 and divided by pi and multiply by 7 squared, and this is equal to 121.60 degrees, and we can write rounded answer as 121 degrees, or it's basically 121.6, so we can write 122. So 122 will be our proper answer over here. Hopefully you got this. Now factorize completely. We have to factorize this. Straightforward, easy, 1 mark question. So we can take maximum common. 3x we are taking common. Inside remaining will be 2y and minus 1. This will be our answer. If you multiply these terms, you will get the question, which is 6xy minus 3x. So answer will be 3x into 2y minus 1. This will be our answer. Hopefully you got this. Now factorize completely. We have to factorize. We have to factorize this. And what we can do, we can make pairs, one pair and second pair. And from first pair, we can take maximum common, which is 2b, and inside will remain 3a minus c, and plus from the second pair we can take d common, and inside will be 3a minus c. Now this portion is also common, so from these two we will take 3a minus c common, and inside will be 2b plus d. So this will be our answer, 3a minus c and 2b plus d. This will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this also. Question number 10, which is algebraic fractions, algebraic equation also, or fraction, and this is show clear algebraic working. We have to show our clear working also, and we can cross multiply, and when we cross multiply, this will be 2 into 9 minus 5x is equal to 3 into 5x plus 1. Now 18 minus 10x is equal to 15x and plus 3, and this is equal to, we can shift everything to this side. X basically we will be shifting to the side, so 15x plus 10x is equal to 18 minus 3, adding like terms you can say. And now we can simplify further, so this side will be 55x is equal to 15, so x is equal to 15 over 25, and now cancellation will be, this will be 5 3s are 15 and 5 5s are 25. So our final answer will be 3 over 5. This can be written in fraction form or decimal format also. We can provide answer, but I'm writing 3 by 5. Hopefully it's correct. Now question number 11. A company makes two sizes of containers. This is similar shapes. A small container is similar to large container, and the volume of a small container is this much and volume of large container is this much. So ratio between volumes is provided, and we can calculate, basically numbers are provided, these two numbers are provided, so we'll be using that. Given that the height of each large container, large container is 18 centimeter, calculate the height in centimeters to three significant figures of each small container. So first of all, we will check for k value, and k value will be for volume, and we will be taking k cube. For volume we are taking cube, for area we are taking k square, and for simple length we are taking only k value. So this will be 650 divided by 225. This will be the ratio, and we can basically we can take k value from here. K is equal to 650 over 225, and we can take cube root because we have shifted cube. Now this will be what? This one we can write in decimal format also, and if we solve this one, this is cube root of fraction, and this will be 650 over 225 is equal to 1.42. I'm writing this digit 1.42 uh, 4242, but I will be keeping the digits on the calculator and I'll use all calculator digits. So this will be multiplied by this one, basically divided by, because we need smaller, for smaller that should be lesser than 18. So we will write height of um, each large container. So large container, given that the height of each large container is 18. So small container we have to find. So not large one, small one. Small container is equal to 18 divided by 1.4242, and I will use all these numbers on the calculator. So I will write 18 divided by answer is equal to 12.64 or 12.638. 12.638, which is approximately equal to 12.3 significant figures, so it will be 12.6. So answer will be 12.6 because we have to provide three significant figures. Now this one is question number 12. X is an integer and this inequality is given, and find the greatest possible value of x. So we can solve. We will multiply this side. So 2 minus 6x is greater than 25 minus 2x. So x will be shifting on this side, so it will be 6x minus 2x, and constants we can shift to this side, so it will be 2 minus 25. So this side will be minus 23 and this side will be 4x. So divided by 4, and this will be cancelled, this will be cancelled, and we can write x is less than minus 23 over 4. Minus 23 and divided by 4 is equal to, decimal value will be minus 5.75, minus 5.75. So lesser than that, we can draw number line and we can understand basically on a number line. That will be better for explanation. This is like number line, and over here is 5.75. This is negative, this side is 0 over here, and x is less. Less will be this side, less will be this side. So the integer number, they are saying x is an integer. This one, x is an integer. So after this decimal on this left side, there will be number which is minus 6. So we will, this will be our first integer. The highest integer on the left side will be this one. So our answer will be minus 6. This will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 13. A, B are two matrices such that determinant of A is equal to determinant of B. A is provided, B is provided, and this is under root A, where A is positive integer. Find the value of A. So determinant, this condition we will be focusing on, that determinant of A is equal to determinant of B. This is the condition which we'll be using. So determinant, we are writing this multiply by this minus this multiply by this. So 3 into under root A minus 1 multiply by 2. This will be determinant of A. Similarly, we can write determinant of B. This is 5 multiply by 4, 5 multiply by 4, and minus 1 multiplied by 3, so 1 multiplied by 3, and now we can simplify 3 under root a, and this will be plus 2 is equal to 20, and minus 3 which is equal to 17. So 3 under root 2 is equal to 17 minus 2 which is equal to 15. So not under root 2, this should be under root a. So under root a is equal to 15 over 3 which is equal to 5. So under root a is equal to 5, so we can take square on both sides to cancel the root, and this implies a will be equal to 25, and this will be our final answer. Simple straightforward 3 marks question, which is very nice. Then we can go to question number 14. The equation of the curve C is this provided. The point A lies on C such that the coordinates of A is -1. X coordinate of A is -1. Use differentiation to find the gradient of C at point A. And the gradient of C is, how we are finding the gradient? We are finding the derivative. So dy over dx we will be finding. And before finding derivative, I will write down the equation and reshape it, so that we will be writing 3x, and this x square I'm writing as numerator, so I will write x raised to the power -2. After reshaping, after switching this numerator to denominator, I will take the derivative, so dy over dx will be equal to derivative of x cube. We will be pulling 3 first, and x raised to 3 and -1 we will be reducing power, so this will be equal to 3 into x squared. So I'm writing here 3 into x squared. Hopefully you understood this. Similarly, derivative of -3x raised to -2 will be what? And this power will pull first, and x raised to -2 -1, so this will be 6x and -3. This will be the derivative, which I'm writing over here, plus 6x raised to the power -3, and which we can rewrite. I'm just erasing the explanation part. Now this one is dy over dx. They are saying dy by dx at x is equal to, at x is equal to -1. So we can find dy over dx at x is equal to -1 will be equal to 3 into -1 squared plus 6 into -1 raised to -3, and the rest is calculator job, so it will be 3 into -1 square, and next will be plus 6 into -1 raised to the power -3, and this gives us -3 or -3, so -3 will be the gradient value which we are done with. Now this is question number 15, and keep in mind diagram not accurately drawn. And if we go to the question, the diagram shows triangle ABC and the straight line BMD such that M is the midpoint of AC. Midpoint of AC, the points E and F lie on BMD such that AE is equal to CF, are each perpendicular to BMD. Prove that triangle AEM, which one is AEM? So AEM is this one. So if I shade this for your understanding, this is AEM is congruent to triangle CFM. So CFM will be this triangle. So we have to show that these two triangles are congruent to each other. For congruency, we know we are having some conditions, and one thing we know is that this is 90-degree angle, this is 90-degree angle, and this is also 90-degree angle. So two angles are same, and further we know that this angle is opposite to this angle. So we can side by side, I'll be writing the steps whatever I'm mentioning. I will write in triangle AEM and triangle CFM. Angle AEM is equal to angle MFC. Both are right angle, right? So in brackets we can write right angles and given. This is given. Now the second thing, MFC is, so the second angle AME, we can write angle AME is equal to angle FMC, and in brackets we can write opposite angles basically, or alternating we can write opposite angles or alternating angles. I will write opposite angles basically. This angle is equal to this angle. So two angles are equal. In two triangles, when two angles are equal, third angle is also equal. We can use that property, or we can use this property, M is the midpoint. It is provided that M is midpoint of AC. So this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, or we can say AM is equal to MC. AM, so I will write AM is equal to MC, and this is M is midpoint. M is midpoint of AC. So midpoint of AC, two angles and one side. So angle side theorem. Triangle AEM is congruent to triangle CFM. So this is done. Basically we have proved this. Now we can move to question number 16, which is matrices question, and also simple. A is provided, B is provided, find A minus B. So A minus B will be equal to what? A 3 minus 2 4 and 1, and minus B will be minus 2 5 4 and 3, and this will be equal to, we can subtract 3 minus minus 2 and minus 2 minus 5 and 4 minus 4 and 1 minus 3 respective members we are subtracting, and then this will be 5 and this will be minus 7 and this will be 0 and this one will be minus 2. This will be our final answer. 5 minus 7, 0 and minus 2 will be our final answer over here. Then next part, they're saying 3a plus 2b. 3a plus 2b we have to write, so we will write 3 into a value over here and plus 2b value we will write over here. Now we will check what are the a and b values. So a is 3 minus 2, 4 and 1, and b value is minus 2, 5, 4 and 3. And now we can solve this one. 3, this will be 9 and 12 minus 6 and 3. We are multiplying. Then this one will be minus 4, 8 and 10, and this will be 6. And now we can add them. 9 plus minus 4, 9, we can write 9 minus 4 minus 6 plus 10 and 12 plus 8 and 3 plus 6, and we can further write this one as 5, this will be 20, this will be 4 and this one will be 9, and this will be our final answer which we can provide over here. 20 and 9, this is done. Now next is algebraic fractions. So show that this one is equal to an integer and show your algebraic working also. So we will factorize this part first. So it will be 5, we can take common, inside will be x minus 3, and this will be, we can change division into multiplication, and this will be x minus 4 as denominator, and from the top we can take 3 common, so it will be x squared minus 16, and this denominator also we can factorize by mod 5 3. So x coefficient of x here is 1, coefficient of x is also 1, and constant value is minus 12. So our values are 3 and minus 4, so we will take opposite signs, x minus 3 and x plus 4 and x plus, yeah, x plus 4. So if we multiply these two, we will get x squared and plus x and minus 12. So this is what factorization we had done. After factorization, this will be cancellation, and now further next step we can write, next step will be 5 over x plus 4, and this will be, we will be applying formula over here, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, and this is the formula which you will have to memorize. So this will be 3, and now x squared minus 16, I will be writing x squared minus 4 squared over, this will be x minus 4, and next step I will be applying the formula which will be 3, and this will be x plus 4 and x minus 4. This is by this formula, hopefully you are understanding. So over will be x minus 4, we can put brackets over here, and now we can cancel x plus 4 with x plus 4, x minus 4 with this one, and this will be 5 into 3 will be 15. So our answer will be 15 over here. Hopefully you understood this. So 15 is the integer which is required, which we have mentioned over here. Next is question number 18, and question number 18 says what? On the grid, draw and label the straight line with equations x is equal to 4. First of all, x is equal to 4, so x is equal to 4 will be this line, I'm drawing this one, this is x is equal to 4 line. I will extend this up to the top of the grid, and this one is x is equal to 4, and then next is second equation is what? Second equation is 2x plus y is equal to 8. So we can write here 2x plus y is equal to 8. So 2x plus y is equal to 8 means what? If we replace x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 8. So 0 and 8 will be this point. And if like x is equal to 0, y is equal to 8. So point is 0 and 8. Now y is equal to 0. So it will be 2x is equal to 8. So x will be equal to 4. So 4 and 0. 4 and 0 will be the other point which uh, we can cross over here. That will be 4 and 0 will be this point, and we can draw the line which is required over here. So I've drawn up to this one, but I will extend this. So we can extend this line up to the grid, this one, and this side also I will be extending like this one. Now the third line is y is equal to 3x minus 1. So 3 y is equal to 3x minus 1. So x is equal, if x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0, y will be equal to minus 1. So point will be 0 and minus 1. So 0 and minus 1 will be this point. Now the second point, when y is equal to 0, so 3x minus 1 will be equal to 0. So 3x is equal to 1. Or what we can do, we can take x is equal to y is equal to, basically we can take 4, y is equal to 4. If we replace y is equal to 4, so 3x minus 1. So, or we can take y is equal to 2. If we take y is equal to 2, I'm looking for the round number, so that's why I'm trying different values. So this is 2. Now 3x will be equal to 3 and x will be equal to 1. So y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. So point will be 1 and 2. 1 and 2 will be this point, and we can draw this point, this line. Basically we can draw this line, and this will be like this one, and we can extend this to the end of the grid, and we can draw this like this one. Now after this one, after drawing these three lines, B part is saying on the grid show by shading the region are defined by the inequalities. Number one is x is less than 4. So less than 4 is required. Greater than 4 we will be highlighting. So our highlighted portion will be what? Our highlighted portion I will highlight by this one. So this region will be all highlighted. This is less than portion is required, so greater than portion is all highlighted. I'm not taking that portion. So this will be like this one. And next is saying 2x plus y is greater than equal to 8. 2x plus y is greater than 8. So this will be greater than is required. So I'm putting the scale and I'll be highlighting the lesser portion. And one second, I'll just keep a little away. I'll have to erase. So I'll have to basically highlight this portion. This portion, I want to highlight this portion. Hopefully you are understanding. I'm trying to be as clear as possible. And so we have erased this red line. So I will be redrawing this. Yes, now this is done. Now for the third line, y is equal to 3x minus 1. So we will be highlighting this upper portion. This portion we don't require. So we will be shading this portion, and we have to understand we'll have to identify the region which is we have to identify the region, label the region by R. So R will be what? R will be over here. This will be region R, which is white portion. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 19. Question number 19 diagram is not accurately drawn. In the diagram, A, B, C are points on the circle with the center O. Radius is 5. OAC is diameter of the circle. PAQ is the tangent on to the circle at A. BAQ is equal to 63. This 63 is provided. This is 5 centimeter. So this will also be 5 centimeter. So total is 10 centimeter. AC is 10 centimeter. Calculate the angle. Angle we have to calculate in centimeters to three significant figures of AB. AB. Calculate the length. Sorry, not n. Length of AB we have to calculate. So length of AB is required. It means this length is required. This is AB length. So we will be checking this one. We can figure out, we know this is right angled triangle because this is angle in a semicircle is always right angled, and this is tangent, so this one is tangent, it is provided, so this will be 90 degree, and this remaining angle we can find, which is 90 minus 90. So we can write working basically angle CAB. We can write angle CAB is equal to 180 minus 63 degrees, and this is equal to 180 minus 63 is equal to 100 and not 180, 90 minus, sorry, this should be 90. So 90 minus 63 is 27. So we will write 90 minus 63 is equal to 27 degrees. So this angle which we found is 27 degrees, yes. And now we are considering this highlighted triangle, and in this triangle we will be finding the length. We have length of diameter, which is AC, which is 10. So in triangle ABC we can write here in triangle ABC, AB over AC is equal to what? AB over AC over AC is equal to AB over AC will be equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, which will be cos theta, cos 27. So we can write here cos 27 degrees, and AC is equal to 5 plus 5, which is equal to 10. So we can write AB is equal to 10 cos of 27 degrees, and 10 cos of 27 degrees will be equal to 8.91. So this is equal to 8.91. We have to provide up to three significant figures. So 8.91 centimeters will be our answer. 8.91. This is our answer which we are done with. Now we can move to the question number 20, which is a rationalization question. It's easy. So we have to rationalize. This can be written in this format. A and B are integers. Find the value of A and B. Show your working clearly. We are here to show working, not an issue. So this will be 2 minus under root 2, and denominator I will be splitting for square because most of the students doesn't know the formula, so I'm not directly opening this, so I'm multiplying this. So we will write it as 2 minus under root 2 over 1 multiplied by 1. This 1 multiplied by 1 will be 1, and then 1 multiplied by under root 2 will be plus under root 2, and then 2, and this will be plus under root 2 again, and then under root 2 multiplied by under root 2 will be plus under root 2 square, which is 2, and this can be written as 2 minus under root 2 over, this will be 3 plus 2 under root 2. This will be our simplification. Now we can rationalize, and rationalization is method by which we are getting rid of getting rid of under root from denominator, and the method is we are taking the opposite sign. This is plus, so we'll be taking minus, and we will write here 3 minus 2 under root 2, and same thing we will write as denominator also. So this is what this process is known as rationalization, and now we will be getting rid of under root in the denominator. So numerator will be this multiplied by this one, and denominator we can multiply, and when we multiply, or we can apply formula a plus b minus b. So this will be the formula. If I write for you, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. This formula also we can apply. So this will be 3 squared, which is 9, and minus 2 under root 2 squared. If I write here 3 squared, that will be better. Now we can multiply the numerator also. 2 multiplied by 3 will be 6, and 2 multiplied by this will be minus 4 under root 2, and then under root 2 multiplied by 3 will be minus 3 under root 2, and under root 2 multiplied by minus 2 under root 2, so it will be plus 2 under root 2 square, which will be 2, so it will be in brackets 2, and over it will be 9 minus 2 under root 2 square. We can write this will be 8 by calculator also, you can check, and this will be equal to what? Otherwise you can basically we have to show working, so better to use this method. So this will be 4 and 6, so 4 and 6 will be 10, so we can write 10, and this will be minus 7 under root 2 over, this will be 1, and we can rewrite it as 10 minus 7 under root 2, and this is the same format which they were looking for. This one, a plus b under root 2, so we can rewrite it as 10 plus minus 7 under root 2. A value is 10 and b value is minus 7. So a value will be 10, and b value will be minus 7 over here. This is done. Question number 21. Y varies inversely as the cube of x, and y is equal to 3a when x is equal to 2a. So we can write this as y varies inversely as cube of x. So x cube we can write like this. So y is equal to k over x cubed, and now we can use these values. Y is equal to 3a when x is equal to 2a, so over 2a cubed, 2a cubed will be this one. So k is equal to 3a into 2a cubed, and this will be equal to 3a, and 2a cubed will be 8a cubed, which will be equal to 24a4, and this value we can replace and write y is equal to, we are replacing in this equation, so we can write 24a4 over x cube. This will be our equation. Now they are saying find an expression of for y in terms of a when x is equal to 4a square. So y we have to find, so when x is equal to 4a square, so 4a squared whole raised to the power 3, and this will be equal to 24a4 over, this will be 4 cubed will be 64a raised to the power 6, and now we can cancel, this will be 8 3s are 24 and 8 8s are 64. So we can write our final answer, y is equal to 3 over 8 and a raised to the power 4 minus 6. So we can write 3 over 8 raised to the power minus 2. This can be answer, or 3 over 8a squared. This can be answer. So this will be our final answer which we're supposed to find. Now question number 22, diagram is provided which is not to scale, and the diagram shows a solid made from by fixing a solid hemisphere of radius 4 centimeter on the flat circular top face of a solid cylinder of radius 4 centimeter. The center of hemisphere coincides with the center of the flat circular top face of the cylinder. The total volume of the cylinder is provided, and find the total height in centimeters of the solid. So we know uh, area of this basically cylinder formula. Volume of cylinder is equal to what? Volume of cylinder is equal to, volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square into h. So volume of cylinder is equal to this one, and volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cubed. Volume of, this is volume of cylinder, and volume of sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cubed. This is volume of the pi r cubed, yes. So this is pi r square h, and this is 4 by 3 pi r cubed. Now we will be applying this formula, and we will be adding this one like pi r square h. R is 4, so we will write 4 squared, and h we don't have, which we will have to find, and plus this volume which is half of the sphere, and sphere volume is 4 by 3 pi r cubed mean 4 cubed. So, and this is given equal to 920 over 3 into pi. Now we can do cancellations. Pi we can cancel from everywhere, and the remaining portion we can write, this will be 16h, and this 2 also we can cancel 2, and this will be 2, and we can further write plus 2 over 3, and 4 will be 64, so we can write here 64, and is equal to 920 over 3. And now we can further simplify, this will be 16h, and this will be what, 64 into 2, 64 multiplied by multiply by 2 is equal to 128. So plus 128 over 3 is equal to 920 over 3. We can multiply throughout by 3, so it will be 48h plus 128 is equal to 920, and 48h is equal to 920 minus 128, which is equal to 920 minus 920 minus 128 is equal to 792. So h is equal to 792 over 48, and 792 divided by 48 is equal to 16.5. So 16.5 centimeters will be this value. So height of this one, uh, from this point to this point, will be height, which is 16.5 and centimeters, and this height will be also, we have to include this height, which is 4 centimeters. So we'll add this one and this one, these two values, 4 centimeter plus 16.5. So we can write here 4 plus 16.5 is equal to 20.5 centimeters. So 20.5 centimeters will be our final answer. This will be the total height which was required. Now, question number 23, again diagram is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows trapezium in which the parallel sides are of length A and B. Height of the trapezium is h, this is h, this is A, this is B, and area of the trapezium is R. Given that B is equal to this one, and they are rounded one, it's lower bound, upper bound question basically. Calculate the lower bound to three significant figures of A. So lower bound of A is required. We know area of trapezium formula. Area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B into H, and area is given, which is R in this case. So we can rewrite the equation, and this will be R is equal to 1 by 2 into, opposite sides are A and B, so A plus B into height, which is H. And now there's we will be replacing these values. We can write basically A value we have to find, so we'll make A subject, so we can shift 2 and H to other side. So 2R over H will be equal to A plus B, and this implies A is equal to 2R over H minus B. So uh, this is the value of A which we need to find, and we have to replace these values. And to get lower bound, calculate the lower bound for A. So lower bound will be what? When we are having uh, lower bound of uh, we will be getting, we can have this one, 2R will be, this should be lower bound, answer of R should be lower bound. So I will write R lower bound divided by H should be upper bound, because we need smaller answer. So this should be upper bound so that we can get a smaller answer, and minus this should be upper bound of B. So I will write here B, and this should be upper bound, and these values we will be writing 2 into lower bound of R. This is 50 and nearest whole number, so we'll write 49.5. This will be lower bound, and divided by h value upper bound, which is 4, and nearest 0.1, so it will be 4.05, and this will be minus upper bound of b will be what? Upper bound of b will be 14.5, so nearest 0.5, 14.5, and plus minus 0.25. So for upper bound we will be adding, and we will get 14.75, so it will be 14.75. And now we can calculate this. So fraction 2 into 49.5 and over 4.05, and this will be minus 14.75, and this is equal to 9.6944. So 9.6944. So 44 is recurring. So we need answer up to three significant figures. So we can write this will be equal to 9.69. Answer will be 9.69. Hopefully you got this question. Question number 24. P and Q matrices or column vectors are provided. The vectors P and Q are such that P mod is equal to P minus 2Q mod. Find the value of X. Show clear algebraic working we have to show. So first of all we will find P minus Q, P minus 2Q, and then we will find the P mod and P minus 2Q mod, and then we equalize. So first of all P minus 2Q will be equal to P is this one, 2 and 3 minus 2x, and minus 2, and q is minus 3 and 1, and this will be equal to 2 we can rewrite this like 3 minus 2x, and this minus 2 will be multiplied inside, and we can write this one as minus 6. So this will be minus 6, and this will be minus 2, and then we can write in one column. So 2 minus minus 6, and this will be 3 minus 2x, and minus minus 2. Basically this should be plus 2 because minus is outside, so this will be minus 2 over here, and finally this column vector can be written as 8, and this will be 3 minus 2 will be 1, so 1 minus 2x, this will be the value of P minus 2Q. After finding this one we will find P mod, and P mod P is given, which is 2 over 3 minus 2. So x component square, which is 2 square, plus y component square, which is 3 minus 2x whole square, and this will be taken as under root this one, and this will be equal to what? This will be equal to this mod of this one. So we can equalize this as 8 squared, so this will be 8 squared and plus 1 minus 2x squared, which is basically mod of p minus 2q. So we have written in one equation. Now we can simplify this. So if we can remove these square roots, and our equation will be 2 square will be 4, and plus this one square of this one we can open it as 9. 3 square will be 9, plus this will be 4 x squared, and minus 2 into 3 6, 6 into 2 will be 12, so 12x, and this is equal to 8 8s are 64, and plus this will be this should be square also, so 1 minus 2x square will open the square, and it will be 1. 1 square will be 1, plus 2x square will be 2x. This should be square should be outside like this. So this will be 4x squared and minus 2 into 1 2, 2 into 2 4, so 4x, and this will be the final equation. Now we can cancel this and this can be cancelled, and the rest we can simplify. 9 plus 4 will be 13 minus 12x is equal to 65, and 65 minus 4x. Now we can shift 12x to other side, so 12x minus 4x is equal to 13 minus 65, and this will be equal to 8x is equal to what? 13 minus 65, so 13 minus 65 is equal to minus 52. And now further we can divide this by 8, both sides by 8, and this will be gone, and this is equal to this divided by 8 is equal to minus 6.5. So minus 6.5, this will be x is equal to minus 6.5. This will be our final answer, which we can provide over here, minus 6.5. This is done. Now we can move to the next question, which is a little tricky question, and there you have to be attentive for this one. There are 12 marbles in bag A and 15 marbles in bag B. So there are two bags, A and B. A is containing 12 marbles and B is containing 15 marbles. Next step, they are saying in bag A there are 7 yellow and 5 red marbles. In bag B there are 10 yellow marbles and 5 red marbles. Now if we draw so far whatever we have just gone through this statement, before going ahead I will try to draw this one whatever we have gone through. This is, for example, we can write bag A. This is bag A, and it is containing total of bag A is containing 12. Out of 12, 5 are red, so this side is red and this side is yellow. So red are 5 by 12, so we can say we can write red over here and yellow over here. So probability for this one will be 5 out of 12, and this will be 7 out of 12. This will be the probability. Now what they have done, now second stage, for B I have not yet drawn, I have just drawn bag A. Now this person takes at random one marble from bag A, and without looking at the marble puts marble in bag B. Now this situation, you just try to understand that there can be chances that red is taken. So um, if red is taken, so it will be, what will be the probability? So probability can be, this one can be red and its probability will be 4 over if for example red is shifted to bag B, so remaining will be what? Remaining will be 4 red, so this probability will be changing to 4 over 11 if red is shifted. Now I'll just move this whole thing a little down over here, so I have space to write over here. So this situation is basically after transfer. This is bag A, this is bag A after transfer. After transfer, this will be the situation. So if red is transferred, its probability will be 4 by 11, and if yellow is transferred, if first is transferred red and this is yellow, so its probability will be 7 over 11. So we will write here yellow. And this is like first taken this. So now there can be this situation from red is transferred and yellow is transferred. Now there can be this situation that yellow is transferred, so it will be red and yellow. In this case also we can transfer here red and yellow, so this will be 5 over 11. And because red will be remaining same, so 5 and 1 of yellow is gone, so it will be 5 over 11. And this one, if yellow is transferred, so it will be 6 over 11. So this will be the situation. Now this is after transfer. This situation is after transfer, but this is bag A, and this is before transfer. We can write here before transfer. Before transfer will be this probability, and after transfer will be this probability. Both are for bag A. Now next portion they are saying the same person then takes at random one marble from A and takes at random two marbles from B. Now for bag B we can write here bag B, and bag B can be two possibilities. Like they are saying, if we go ahead with the question, he places the three marbles on the table. Calculate the probability that the three marbles on the table all have the same color. So same color probability will be what? If we are taking, for example, if we are taking this red, there should be red on these two situations also, then we can have three red. So for this red we will be having probability of 5 by 12 into 4 by 11. So we will write 5 by 12 into 4 over 11. And bag B is containing bag B is containing 10 yellow and 5 red. And so it will be one red is transferred this one into bag B. So there in at this situation, originally this bag B was containing 10 yellow and 5 red, so I will write here 5 red and 10 yellow. This is the situation before transfer. So this R red is transferred from bag A. Now this is 6 red on this side. So out of 6 we will be getting, and total will become 16. So 6 by 16, and the second one will be 5 over 15, one less. So these two probability, this can be one option. So the second option will be, if this is yellow probability will be 5 by 12, and this will be multiplied by 7 over 11. So we will reach this yellow, and this will be on this side we require yellow and yellow. So yellow probability for this scenario will be what? There are 10 yellow, so we are having now 10 yellow, so it will be 10 over 16, and the next will be 9 over 15. So this will be 9 over 15. This will be the yellow probability. And now this red one, this one will be having probability of 7 by 12 multiplied by 5 by 11. So I will write 7 by 12 multiplied by 5 by 11. And then at this level that we will be having 5 red, because yellow is being transferred. So this will be 5, this can be red and red, because this is red, so we require red over here. So this will be 5 over 16, and next will be 4 over 15. and last option will be 7 over 12 for this one, and 6 over 11 for this. And for this we will be requiring yellow and yellow, and yellow is 11 because 10 was already there. Now we got one more, so it is this is 11, so 11 out of 16, and the second one will be 10 out of 15, one less. Now what we have to do, we'll have to just multiply these terms, and I will multiply which terms. I will multiply this one with this one. This will be one option, so I'm writing over here 5 over 12 multiply by 4 over 11, and this will be multiplied by 6 over 16 multiplied by 5 over 15. And this one, if we multiply by calculator, we will get 5 over 12 multiplied by basically over here multiplication 4 divided by 11, and further multiplication 6 out of 16, and the last one will be 5 over 15, and this is equal to 5 over 264. So 5 over 264 will be this one. Now we can multiply this one with this probability, and I will write here 5 over 12 into 7 over 11 multiplied by 10 over 16 into 9 over 15. And this one, if we multiply this with the help of calculator, this will be 5 over 12 and multiplication 7 over 11, and further this will be multiplied by 10 over 16. 10 over 16 is this one, and the last one is 6 9 over 15, and this is resulting to 35 over 352, 5 over 352. And the third one will be what? Third one, we will be adding these two multiply by this one, not adding, multiplying. So I will write here 7 over 12 multiply by 5 over 11 multiply by 5 over 16 multiply by 4 over 15. And if we multiply these four terms, we will be getting 7 over 12 multiply by 5 over 11, and this will be multiplied by 5 over 16, and this will be multiplied by 4 over 15, and this is equal to 35 over 1584, 35 over 1584. And the last one, we will be multiplying this probability by this one, and we will get over here 7 over 12 multiply by 6 over 11 multiply by 11 over 16 and multiply by 10 over 15, and this will be equal to 7 divided by 12, and this multiplied 6 by 11 and multiplied by 11 over 16, and the final one is 10 over 15, and this is resulting to 7 over 48, 7 over 48. Now all these probabilities will have to add, so I will add this one 5 over 264 plus 35 over 352 plus 35 over 1584 plus 7 over 48. A lot of calculations are involved, so calculator usage and proper calculator usage is very important. We'll have to do calculations carefully. Any small mistake can change the result. So plus 35 over 15, hopefully I'm doing everything fine, plus 7 divided by 48 will be resulting to 907 over 907 over, this will be 3168, 3168, and 7 I will write properly, and this is the probability which we were looking for. Hopefully you understood this. This was a little tricky question, and this is the space for answer, and we can write answer 907 over 3168. This was a final answer. Hopefully you got everything. Now this is question number 26, and diagram is provided which is written not accurately drawn. So this one, now we will be going through the question. The diagram shows a cuboid in which AD is equal to 2A, AD is this one, DC is equal to 4A, CH is equal to H, and given this is the condition of the question which we'll be applying, and this is the HAC, and HAC is given as 45. So I will draw HAC first. So whatever given we can draw it. So HAC is given, which is this one. HAC will be, so C all AC also we have to join, so I will change the color. So AC will be over here and HAC will be this one. So I will use another color. So HAC will be this angle, and this angle is provided as 45 degrees. Now we have to find, basically first of all we will be finding AC, and to find AC we know this is right angle triangle, so we will be writing in triangle ADC, which is right angle triangle. We will apply Pythagoras theorem. So AC is equal to what? AC is equal to square root of 2A squared plus 4A squared. So this side square plus this side square under root, this will be equal to what? This will be equal to square root of, this will be 4A square plus this will be 16A square, so this will be equal to 20A square under root, or we can write this as 2 under root 5A outside the under root. So in this diagram we have this measurement 2 under root 5A. Now we have this, and we can find value of H also by applying trigonometry. So uh, opposite over adjacent. So now we will be considering this triangle. I will show the triangle which we are going to consider. Hopefully you are understanding everything. So this will be the shaded triangle which we will be using, and this is the triangle which we will be using. So opposite will be, this will be opposite, and this is the adjacent. So we can write H over basically opposite, yeah, H over AC. So H over AC is equal to what? H over AC is equal to tan of 45 degrees, opposite over adjacent, so tan of 45 degrees. So H over AC we can shift to other side, and AC value is this one, which we can replace over here, 2 under root 5 A tan 45 degrees, and this is tan 45 is 1, so we will get the same thing like this one. So we got this H value also, 2 under root 5A. This will be our H value. Now after finding H value, we will apply this condition. For this one we require BH. So BH is what? BH. B is this one. So we require basically BH. I will draw BH for you, and BH is this, and now BH, we have these two sides. Basically this side BC is equal to 2A, which is equal to AD, and HC is equal to 2 under root 5A. So using these two and applying Pythagoras theorem, because this is right angle triangle, so we can write BH is equal to what? BH is equal to square root of 2A squared, which we have written these values, 2A BC square and 2 under root 5 plus 2 under root 5A whole, this one square. Now we will be opening this, and this will be 4A squared plus this will be 20A squared, and this is equal to 24A squared under root, which we can write BH is equal to 24 mean 24 under root means what? Under root of 24 is equal to 2 under root 6, so we can write 2 under root 6, and A square without under root will be A, and this is value of BH. Now we have this condition AC is equal to this one, so AC is equal to, we will write AC is equal to 2 under root A, 2 under root A, which is this one, 2 under root A multiply by BH, and BH is over here, so we can write multiply by 2 under root 6 and A, and we can basically now simplify this, and this is equal to what? AC value we found, AC value is basically AC we have already calculated, which is this one. So this is 2 under root 5A, so we can write here 2 under root 5A is equal to, this will be 2 into 2 will be 4, or otherwise I'll write as it is, and then we will be cancelling. This will be 6 under root and A, and 2 can be cancelled with 2, and what else we can cancel? A, we can cancel this A with A, and the remaining things we can write 5 under root is equal to 2 under root 6 and under root A. Now we can take square on both sides. This will be equal to 5, and square of 2 under root 6 we can check, and answer square is equal to, sorry, I've taken 2 times square, so this will be equal to, 1 second, so 2 under root 6, and this one basically I'll have to put bracket over here and bracket over here, and then take square, and this is equal to 24, so this will be 24 and A. So A is equal to what? A is equal to 5 over 24, and this will be answer, or 5 over 24, 5 over 24 we can write in decimal as 0 0.2083, 0.2083, this can be written as answer. So these two, this is basically recurring part, so I've indicated the recurring portion also. Now we can move to question number 27. Amrit recorded the time in minutes that he took to complete each of his homework tasks last term. The table shows information about this time. Time is given and frequencies are provided. And we have to first of all find the class interval that that contains the median of these times. Median. To calculate median, we will be looking for, we'll add the frequencies, and sum of, we can write sigma fx, so sigma fx, sigma f will be equal to what? Otherwise we can show sigma x over here. Sigma f basically is equal to, and this will be 12 plus 10 plus 8 plus 28 plus 14 is equal to 72, and 72 divided by 2 will be equal to what? This will be equal to 36, and we will have to check 37 value. So 36 plus 1 will be equal to 37. So this will be 12 plus 10 will be 22 plus 8 will be 30. So 37 will be in this class, and this will be our more class which is containing the median. So our answer will be 30 less than equal to t and less than 40 degree. This will be 1 mark question. Then calculate an estimate to 3 significant figures of the mean time it took Amrit to complete his homework last term. So we have to calculate the mean value. For mean value, we have to add mid range. So I will write here mid range. So 15 mid, how we are calculating, like 15 plus 20 and divided by 2, and this will be equal to what? We can calculate this 15 plus 20 and divided by 2 is equal to 17.5. So 17.5 will be mid for this one. Similarly, we can calculate the others. This will be 22.5, and mid for this one will be 27.5. 27.5 for this will be 35, and for this one will be 45. After calculating the mid value, we will be multiplying it with the frequency and adding them and then dividing. So this will be, first one will be 17.5 multiplied by 12. So I will keep over here and I will write 17.5 multiplied by 12 in brackets, plus next will be 22.5 and this will be multiplied by 10, plus next will be 27.5, then this will be multiplied by 8, and plus this will be 35 and this will be multiplied by 28, and last one will be 45 and multiply by 14, and this one will be divided by 72 over here, and this is basically the mean which we are estimating. So we can write here mean is equal to this one, and formula, if you want, we can write sigma fx over sigma f. This will be equal to mean value. This is the formula. Now we will be just calculating with the help of calculator. We can write 17.5 multiplied by 12 is equal to 210. So I will write here 210, plus next will be 22.5 and this will be multiplied by 10 is equal to 225. So 225 plus 27.5, 27.5, this will be multiplied by 8 is equal to 220. So this will be 220, and plus next one is 35 multiplied by 28 is equal to 980. 980 plus last one is 45 multiplied by 14. 45 multiplied by 14 is equal to 630, and this sum will be divided by 72, and this one we can calculate fraction. This will be 210 plus 225 plus 220 plus 980 and plus 630 and divided by 72, and this is equal to decimal value will be 31.458. 31.458, and answer they are looking for is in 3 significant figures they have mentioned, or no, yeah, 3 significant figures. Over here they have mentioned 3 significant figures, so 3 significant figures will be 31.5. So we'll write 31.5. We can write here 31.5 will be approximately equal to this one. Now this is done, and over here they have provided this graph and they are saying use the information in the table to complete the histogram. Now this table information we have to use to complete the histogram, and they have provided us one bar. First bar 15 to 20 they have basically already provided, and this height is 15 to 20 is 12. So frequency density, you should know the formula. Basically I will write here frequency density is equal to frequency divided by class width, and this will the formula which will be applying, and we can apply over here. So for this one it will be frequent 12 divided by class width is 15 to 20 will be 5, so we can write here 5. This will be equal to what, so we can write 12 divided by 5 is equal to 2.4, so this will be 2.4. And next is 10 divided by class width, which is uh, 5 also, so this will be equal to 2. And this will be 8 divided by 5, so this is equal to 8 divided by 5 is equal to 1.6, so this will be 1.6. And 28 divided by 10 will be equal to 2.8, and similarly 14 divided by 10 is equal to 1.4. So these will be the frequency densities, and we can check for the column width. First one is 2.4, so we'll label because labeling for y-axis is not provided. So 2.4, it means this is 1 and this is 2 and this will be 2.4. So this height is 2.4 for us, which we can write over here, and this class width is 5, which we have indicated. Now for the second column we have this one, height is up to 2, and from 20 to 25, from 20 to 25, so up to this one we require height is 2, so we will be drawing up to 2 will be this one. Histogram is not having gaps, so this will be one thing which is done. Then height is 2, so this height is 2 we have mentioned over here. The next is third one is 1.6. 25 to 30 is 1.6. 25 to 30 is 1.6. 1.6 will be up to this height, and we can draw this one. So this is 1.6 we have mentioned over here, 1.6. Now this 25 to 30 is also done, and next one is 30 to 40, which is 2.8. 30 to 40 is 2.8. 30 to 40 will be up to this one, and 2.8 will be up to this level, so we can take up to this one 2.8, and we have to raise this side also, and this is up to 2.8. Hopefully you understood this height is 2.8. Then next, if we move to the last one, I think so it's last one. So yeah, 1.4. 1.4 is 40 to 50 is 1.4. So 1.4 will be this up to this one. So 1.4, hopefully you are understanding each and everything, and this will be height will be 1.4. So we can separately show the columns also like this one, so there will be 4 columns. So we have used the information and completed the histogram, which is 3 marks, very easy question which we have done. Now this is question number 28. Diagram is not accurately drawn. and this is a diagram shows a sketch of the part of the curve with equation. This is equation of the quadratic equation, and this is part of the line, straight line, which is also provided. This is straight line and this is quadratic curve. The points of the intersection of the line with the curve are A and B, and find the length of AB, giving your answer in form this one, and K is rational number. To determine, show your working also. So what we will do, we will, for points of intersection, we will equalize the both the equations. And what are those equations? One is this one and second is this one. So we'll equalize the equation. 4x plus 8 is equal to 8. I will rewrite this. Okay, so 2x square plus 3x minus 2. Now we will be finding the points, basically points of intersection of these two, uh, one curve and straight line. So we can simplify, we'll shift everything to one side. 2x square plus 3x minus 2 and minus 4x minus 8 is equal to 0. Now rewrite the equation and simplify, adding like terms basically. 2x square and minus x and minus 10 is equal to 0. This will be our quadratic equation which we need to factorize, and to factorize we are using calculator. Mode 5 3, and the coefficient of x square is 2, coefficient of x is minus 1, and constant value is minus 10. So we'll be getting 5 by 2 and minus 2. So 5 by 2 and minus 2. So how we will form equation from this one? I will keep a gap, small gap, and I will take opposite signs. This will be plus, this will be minus. So x plus 2, and the second one, this 2 I will write first. 2x and minus 5 is equal to 0. And I will write intermediate step first, this x1, so x, and the second step is 2x minus 5, and then plus 2 this portion. So I will write here plus 2, and 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. And this is perfect. We have done everything perfectly. Now this is, we can do the next step. X plus 2 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to minus 2 minus 2, and this will be x is equal to 5 over 2, and or 2.5, so whatever you like. And then after this one we can find the points. Basically these two x, we have to find the points. So this minus 2 value, we can use equation of line, which is this one, y is equal to 4x plus 8. So we will replace in this y is equal to 4x plus 8. We will replace this x value and we will get y value. So y is equal to 4 into minus 2 plus 8. So this is equal to minus 8 plus 8, which is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0. So point will be minus 2 and 0. This will be 1 point. And we can check for the second point, and the same equation, y is equal to 4x plus 8. We will replace 4 into 2.5 and plus 8, which is equal to, we can solve this one, 4 into 2.5 and plus 8 is equal to 18. So point will be what? Point will be 2.5 and 18. So this will be minus 2 and 0. We can see minus is this one. So coordinates of A are minus 2 and 0. I will change the color so that minus 2 and 0, this one. And coordinates of B are 2.5 and 18. These are coordinates of B. Now to find the length of AB, now we have AB points. So we using these two, A, this is A, this is B. Now we can use these 2 points and we can apply length formula. So AB mod will be equal to what? x2 minus x1, which is 2.5 minus minus 2 whole squared, and plus y2 will be 18 minus y1, which is 0, and square, and we will have to take square root of this one, and we can solve this with the help of calculator also, or we can write it as 2.5 plus 2 will be 4.5 squared, plus this will be 18 squared under root, and this will be equal to what? This will be equal to 4.5 squared and plus 18 squared is equal to 9 by 2, 9 over 2 under root 17, and this was required in this format. It was required k under root 17, and we got 9 by 2 under root 17. So 9 by 2 portion is for k, and we can write k is a rational number, so k value will be equal to 9 by 2. This will be k value. Hopefully you understood this. So we can write k is equal to 9 by 2, or answer is this one, 9 by 2 under root 17, and this implies k is equal to 9 by 2. So next is B part. The point C has coordinates -5 and 0. Calculate the size to the nearest degree of angle CAB. Angle CAB is which one? Angle CAB. C we have to identify, and C point is -5 and 0. This is C point. This is basically C point, -5 and 0. First we will identify -5 and 0, so we can take over here, this is C point, -5 and 0 coordinates, and we will have to join C with B, and we can join from here C with B, and this will be CB. After joining this one, they are asking us to angle CAB. So CAB will be this angle. This angle is required. So the easiest way is what? Easiest way is, if we find this angle, then we can subtract this angle from 180 and we will get the required angle. And to find this angle, we can draw a straight line from here, and we can join this one, and we know this is y value is 18, so this side will be 18, and this side x value is 2.5, so this will be 2.5, and this is -2, so from a to this point, base of the triangle will be 2.5 and 2 units this side, so 4.5 will be distance. This will be 4.5, so 18, this we can take this as theta, so theta will be opposite over adjacent. Opposite is this one. We are considering basically this triangle we are considering. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything, and I'm trying to be explanatory as much as I can, and hopefully you are getting this also. So this is done. Now we can take 18 over 4.5 will be tan theta, so we can write 18 over 4.5 is equal to tan theta, so we can write tan theta is equal to 18 over 4.5, so theta is equal to tan inverse of 18 over 4.5, which is equal to shift tan of 18 over 4.5, and bracket close, and this is equal to 75.96. So angle, this one, angle CAB will be equal to 180 minus 75.96, and this is equal to 180 minus answer is equal to 104.036, 104.036, and they are saying to the nearest degree, so this will be approximately 0.4. So 0.4 degrees will be our final answer for this one. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and I'm sure you will be looking for more videos of this type of videos, and for that one you will have to subscribe the channel, press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos, and also don't forget to like and share it with your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.